Hi, my name is Samantha, and I'm on a journey to reclaim my life. I've already gotten started and been sharing a lot of my journey with you to lose weight. The real goal is to lose 250 pounds, and so far I'm 153 pounds down. Now I have so many more things open to me because of the weight loss, and I want to grab them all. And my first real focus is running a marathon. And I know people say running is not great for your health, but I think running is great for my mental health. And also, it's just a personal goal because last year, this time, when I was nearing 500 pounds, walking was a challenge for me. And now I'm able to run. This year, I ran my first mile ever in my life. And so now I want to run a 5K. Did I think a 5K was 5 miles? Yes, I did. I learned that that's not quite true, but I am following a plan in order to get my body ready for that 5K. It is the Couch to 5K plan. Some of you may be familiar with it, but I certainly wasn't. So, this whole week, I started my first official training. They have you run one day, then rest the next, and just alternate like that. And this whole first week, it was just run 1 minute, walk 1 minute, run 1 minute, walk 1 minute. Next week, it's going to change up and it's actually kind of all over the place. So I am really excited, slash, a little nervous to see how this is going to go. And so I want to document the entire journey because for me, this is something so out of ordinary and something I never dreamed I could do for myself. And so I don't want to miss a thing. I don't want to get caught up in the training and forget that I am doing something my body literally could not do last year. So I'm really excited to document everything with you. I've also wanted to share, I have two 5Ks I want to run this year. Is that crazy? Is that crazy? Maybe. Maybe it is. But the first one is in 4 weeks. It's in 4 weeks. And it's really cool because it's like a Halloween themed one. And people are supposed to come dressed up in Halloween costumes. So I definitely have to work on that. What's going to be comfortable to run in? What's going to be like something cool to like wear? And then the other one is a color run, which I've always seen videos and clips of. And so I really want to be a part of that. I think it just will be really fun to do. Yesterday, I called my niece and asked if she would be willing to run with me. I don't have any like local friends. This is also part of my journey, not to get ahead of myself, but I really feel like I stopped living fully and completely. And I really just don't have a lot of people in my life outside of my family. I have some friends, but they don't live in the same state as me. So our friendship is very much virtual. So I'm going to be running my first 5K with my niece, which I think will be incredibly special just to be able to bond over that with her. But also, I'm just going to need the moral support to keep going because it's a lot for me and it's a really big deal. And that's my girl. So I know she's going to give me all the encouragement and push me to keep going when I want to give up. So I'm really excited about that. I recently got some Brooks running shoes and I've been using those on my runs. And I do feel like I can feel much more support than the shoes I was using before. So I'm very excited about that. I'm also going to be adding some of that tape to my knees. I have not done that yet. So that's something I'm going to be looking into this week with my running. I have recently noticed that I'm having some soreness in my left knee after my run. And that wasn't necessarily the case before. So maybe just the impact of running a lot is starting to do that. And so I'm going to try that out on my next run tomorrow and see how it goes. But I'm really, really hopeful that I'll get some support from it. I've heard really good things about that. Like I said, my first race is in 4 weeks. So I'm going to be keeping you up to date on how everything is going for my racing journey. And if you have any tips at all, please let me know. I am so excited. I'm also a little scared, if I'm honest, because I'm just worried that I'm not going to be able to do it. But I've always been the biggest believer in myself. So I'm definitely not going to give up. But there is that little fear in the back of my mind telling me that there's no way that I can do this. But I also thought I would never stick to a weight loss journey, and I proved myself wrong. So here's to me and my new journey with running and running my first marathon. If you're interested in any of this, follow along with me on my journey and root for me because I really use all the encouragement that I can.